Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we're going to go through 3 stocks that are under $10 and I think they're amazing buys right now. And you know what? They may not even be under $10 for much longer. If you want to catch these buys exactly when I do, come and join us on our Discord. It is completely free. Link is in the description. I'm going to let you know exactly in this video whether I already own these stocks, whether I'll be buying more, or whether I'll be potentially buying in the future. So yeah, stay tuned for all of that. And if you appreciate this video, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel. It really is appreciated. And I'm not a financial advisor, so if you are planning on investing into any stocks, you should always do your own research first. But I do want to say this is not going to be a deep dive analysis. This is going to be a look at the share price action, a bit about the company and why I think it'll be good going forward. If you do want to see an analysis on these, let me know in the comments below. And I may even cover these and go deep diving into these in the future. However, I want to get these ones out here because I do like these stocks and I do see massive potential. But yeah, if you want to see deep analysis, definitely let me know in the description below. First stock up today is called Alpp Technologies, ticker symbol WRAP. This is listed on the Nasdaq and it currently has a share price of $7.12. This is basically a law enforcement product, a product that can be used within the police force, etc. They say that policing just got safer. The aim of this product is to end encounters between the police and potential criminals, etc. safely. Non-compliant subjects, especially in mental crisis, drug-impaired subjects, are often incapable of comprehending commands of officers. Bolawrap, which is this product, enables officers to safely and humanely take subjects into custody without injuring them to get the help they need. So Bolawrap, this is basically an alternative option out there for guns and tasers, etc. Or pepper spray. This is a gun that basically fires out a rope which wraps around them, the bolawrap. We can see here, police need better tools. There is a gap in the list of tools used by law enforcement between verbal commands and tools that inflict pain. The bolawrap fills that gap. This bolawrap is an amazing alternative of the taser and a safer alternative as well. And you can see here, you've got verbal commands, controlled safe, and then bolawrap is right there with verbal commands, and it's less hostile, of course, than a gun, taser, rubber bullets, etc. I think one of the main points of this is the mentally ill side of things. Police are facing a major issue. Deputies respond to 10 times a day to people experiencing serious mental health crisis, and that translates to roughly 3,000 responses annually. That is a lot of responses. And you can see every 4 minutes in New York, there is a call for an emotionally disturbed person. So this is filling that gap. This is a much more safer option, and there's nothing out there on the market like this. But I do want to go into this, which recently came out. Alpp announces new international orders and growing number of domestic orders. You can see during the last 30 days, Alpp has received over 50 new orders and more than 15 reorders. And this is from different agencies: Virginia, Ohio, Georgia, Texas, Arizona, Indiana, North Carolina, etc. There's a lot of devices here being purchased, and they're purchasing these no doubt to test these out, to see if these are a much better and safer option going forward. And I really do think the results are going to start coming in. Alpp recently received several international reorders, totaling over 600 bolawrap devices, plus cartridges and accessories. The company expects to fill these orders by the end of the month. This is still relatively new, okay, but I think there's a lot of potential with this one going forward. So let's look at the share price at this moment in time and see how this is fared over the last month or so. Over the last month, we are starting to gain a lot of attraction with these orders coming in and more news coming out around this company and people starting to realize. We can see over the last month, this is up around about 27%. And if we go for the 6 month graph, you know, it was at highs originally around about 9.45, but yeah, we've started to see more news coming out. There's more orders coming out, and with all of the protests this year and a lot of eyes on the police force, which they do mention in their presentation as well, they're definitely trying to look for alternative products, and bolawrap is definitely in a great position to take advantage of that. This is not currently a stock I'm in. I've only been researching this one for the last few days, but I wanted to get it to you nice and early because I do think it has massive upside potential. It's definitely a long-term investment unless we get a bit of news which sees this one swing up. I think this is a long-term hold, okay? But I'm not currently in this, and I will update the Discord if I do buy and when I do buy. Moving on to the second stock in this list. We're talking about Alpine Technologies, ticker symbol ALPP. This is currently listed on the OTC markets and it currently trades at $7.07. This is a holding company with lots of different subsidiaries, but the main ones we're focusing on is the EV/drone sector. We know the drone sector is growing and growing. It's definitely a sector to be involved in the future, that's for sure. And one of the most interesting subsidiaries, which was only recently acquired, is the Impossible Aero, okay? The US-1 performance aircraft. They have 2 different products here. US-1 performance aircraft, purposely built for first responders and government agencies who need a rugged long duration unmanned aircraft. It's definitely a cheaper alternative to a helicopter. This is just a drone, okay? It responds in seconds, it can be deployed from rooftops, and it will share intel to law enforcement, government, etc. And the second product here is the air support. See the future of emergency response. We support turnkey systems using drones as first responders. Impossible Air Support enables drones to respond to emergency calls in seconds and allow agencies to distribute decision quality video across the organization. Drones are definitely the future, and this one is really, really interesting, okay? They're one of the leaders in the field at the moment, it seems, or definitely an up-and-coming leader, that's for sure. Alpine Technologies. A couple of reasons that this has major catalyst is because it is raising money, it is getting that debt levels way, way down. Alpine Technologies raises 50 million registered direct offering, which is absolutely insane. You can see they've offered this out at $6 per share, which is a bit less than where we're currently trading at, which may be partly to do with the current sell-off. We'll go into that in just a moment. But yeah, they've offered approximately 50 million before deducting fees, etc. in gross proceeds. So big amounts there, which is going to obviously help put cash on their balance sheet and reduce debt as well. The main catalyst for this one as well coming up is the uplisting to the NASDAQ. Our Alpp is in the process of uplisting to the NASDAQ from the OTC markets. This is going to give a lot more exposure to other investors. Some platforms don't have OTC stock options, so once it's on the NASDAQ, a lot more investors will be able to get involved in this. Not to mention Cathie Wood's ARK Invest. Finally, Cathie Wood's funds are setting up a space-focused ETF. We've done a video on that. You can check that video out. I'll leave a link in the description. The new ETF is going to include drones, without a doubt, and it is definitely reasonable to hope that they will invest into Alpp. And they say, in fact, Alpp will be one of the few publicly traded companies in the drone space. Attention from the ARK funds would be itself be positive for the stock. That's a big catalyst there, not to mention everything they are doing, all of the news coming out, they're raising their finances, they're uplisting to NASDAQ, etc. If we look at their share price over the month, it's been on a nice run. It has had a bit of a pullback, okay, which is why I'm including it in this video. Over the last month, it is at 159% gains. I am invested into this one. My prices are around about 370, I believe, something like that. So we're on almost 100% gains from this stock. It did actually go all the way up to $8.50 per share, and it has dropped off to $7.07. I really do believe this one will be going past $10 in the near future. I think this is a great stock going forward. I do hold a couple of other drone stocks. I hold 3 in total actually, and this is one of them. But will I be buying more? Yes, I do like this company. Okay, like I said, I own a couple others in this drone sector as well, so I'm definitely trying to spread that across those 3. I like all 3 of them, and Alpp is one of them for sure. And the last one up here is no doubt a company that you've probably heard of by now, especially if you like the cannabis sector. We're talking about Planet 13, ticker symbol PLNHF. This is the ticker symbol for the OTC markets, okay? You can buy this one as well. People are going to ask me about this. Trading 212. You can buy on Trading 212 Invest account, not the ISA. So this currently trades at $7.42 per share. It once again did go up quite high, and this has been on an incredible run lately. We're going to come straight out and say this is a cannabis stock, okay? And the main reason that this is different from a lot of the others out there, this is an experience. This has an ultimate superstore in Nevada. It's very early days still, okay? It's got literally 2 retail locations, Nevada, big Planet Superstore, and then a dispensary as well. And they have some in-house brands, wholesale, and 1 retail location in California as well. So this is still quite early days, but this is an experience. And if you're from the US or Las Vegas, Nevada, etc., you will definitely have seen this stock. I wish I'd been there to see it because it looks absolutely amazing company. They say that this is a cannabis entertainment complex. Currently in 2019, the revenue was 63 million. They've had over 1 million visitors in 2019, and 9% of Nevada's total cannabis sales came purely from Planet 13. This is big numbers. This was 2019, okay? The numbers in 2020 are still good. However, of course, with everything that's going on, the pandemic, etc., the tourist attraction here, this is a tourist attraction to some extent. A lot of locals go there as well. However, obviously, the lack of tourists at the last year has obviously going to affect the price as well. But I do think that once people start traveling again and once this pandemic hopefully goes, this will start picking up in terms of sales as well. And I think there's a lot of prospects for this one going forward. I don't think this is similar to many of the other cannabis stocks out there. I don't think this is a pump and dump. I think this is a long-term hold, and I think massive potential. With that being said, we are seeing a pump in the share price at the moment. If we look back at the last month on this, from the last month, we are currently up 26%, which is not the highest amount. However, it's suddenly gone out of nowhere. It's been a bit flatline, suddenly moved up, potentially to do with the Reddit community. We know that they are pumping this sector quite hard at the moment, and a lot of stocks like Sundial Growers, for example, are getting a big pump from this. I do own 3 cannabis stocks, and Planet 13 is one of those. This is definitely one of the long-term holds for me. I have 1 trade, 2 long-term holds, and yeah, this is definitely a long-term hold. We're already sitting on some nice gains. I only recently bought into this one, actually. This was a fairly new play. I put this on a Discord I think it was a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, we're on nice gains already. However, still a new play for me, okay? And I really think this is going to pass the $10 again in the near future. Once again, I think this is an amazing company, and this is the largest cannabis dispensary in the world. It says it at 112,000 square foot. Hopefully, I'll be able to visit there one day as well, and you know, put some money into this company and boost my share price as well. So yeah, Planet 13 is the 3rd one on this list. So yeah, that's our 3 stocks a day. There was a couple others I really wanted to include on that list. If you're on our Discord, you probably know what one of them is. But yeah, I haven't put them on this because these are 3 stocks that I'm definitely interested in, 2 of which I hold. 1 is a fairly new play, which I may be buying in. I will update the Discord, and I will update you guys here on YouTube as well. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and smash the like, subscribe to my channel as well, and until next time,